Hello and welcome to Patty's Tales. The Bills are now 7-3, having beaten the Miami Dolphins in Miami 37-20. Josh Allen had the best game of his short career and was named the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Coach McDermott turned him loose during the week, and in turn, Josh Allen turned the ball loose. He connected with John Brown for a beautiful 40-yard reception through some incredible passes. Most importantly, he didn't turn over the ball, and he had no interceptions. He also looked very comfortable in the pocket and ran for 39 yards on one play and a TD on another. Let's take a look at some of his stats. He had 21 completions on 33 attempts for 256 yards and 3 touchdowns, and achieved a quarterback ranking of 117.7. Rushing, on 7 carries, he ran 56 yards and scored 1 touchdown. John Brown also had a breakout game, accumulating 137 yards in receiving. Devin Singletary got in on the action, carrying the ball 15 times for 75 yards. Additionally, Hauschka bounced back and had a perfect kicking game. 3 field goals out of 3 attempts, with the longest being 51 yards, and 4 out of 4 attempts on extra points, for a total of 13 points in the game. Overall, the Bills accumulated over 400 yards of offense for the first time this season. Defensively, the Bills sacked Ryan Fitzpatrick 7 times, resulting in the loss of 43 yards, and held the Miami Dolphins to 23 yards of rushing on 13 attempts. The only weakness appeared in special teams play, where the Bills allowed a 101 and 50-yard kickoff return, as well as the Dolphins to recover an onside kick. As a result of their victory, the Bills moved up on, I believe, almost every single power ranking. ESPN now has the Bills ranked 12th, and CBS Sports has the Bills ranked 8th. This week, the Bills are back in Orchard Park against the Denver Broncos for the Battle of the Allens. Josh Allen versus Brandon Allen. Brandon Allen was drafted in the 6th round of the class of 2016 by the Jacksonville Jaguars. In 2017, he was waived by the Jaguars and picked up by the Los Angeles Rams for their practice squad. In 2019, he was released by the Rams and picked up by the Denver Broncos. He did not play a single regular season game for either the Jaguars or the Rams. Here are his career stats with the Broncos. The Buffalo Bills are 4-point favorites in this one. Last week, the 3-7 Broncos squandered a 20-0 first half score against the Vikings and ended up losing 27-23. Offensively, the Broncos' leading receivers against the Vikings were Courtland Sutton, who caught 5 passes for 113 yards, Tim Patrick, who caught 4 passes for 77 yards, and Noah Fant, who also caught 4 passes but for 60 yards. Rushing, Philip Lindsay carried 16 times for 67 yards. In the previous game against the Browns, which the Broncos won, Noah Fant caught 3 passes for 115 yards, and Courtland Sutton caught 5 passes for 56 yards. Rushing, Philip Lindsay carried 9 times for 92 yards. Through his first 2 games in the NFL, Brandon Allen has run a total of 8 times for only 31 yards. Defensively, the Bills remain ranked 3rd, while the Broncos are 8th. Most commentators are picking the Bills to win, and I agree. I picked the Bills 20 over the Broncos 7. Let's see who the dogs pick. First up, Rocky. Oh no! Rocky picks the Broncos! Up next, Lexi. Lexi picks the Bills. Last but never least, Dandy. And Dandy picks the Broncos. Well, that's not good. Fingers crossed, Rocky and Dandy are wrong. Let's go Buffalo.
Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo. Bills make me wanna
Shout!